Hey, we are back once again, friends, for another episode of Like a Dragon. Solo stream today. Tim's got some stuff to attend to, and also I'm streaming very early in the morning because, as you all know, I am now unemployed, the legend of the unemployed game dev. But we've got some progress to make here. This is my own personal save file, but we are, if you've been following the series on YouTube, I'm just about at the same spot we were at, story-wise. Chapter 9, so you're not missing out on much. Maybe there's some progress in a sub-story that, like, I'll show you guys. I don't think we did this persimmon thing in the YouTube archive, but hey, let's look at this persimmon thing.
That girl Conoco's special persimmon trees over here somewhere. I wonder if the fruit's still... Huh? You gotta be kidding. Yo, what the hell are you doing?
What's it look like? I'm practicing on this tree, boss.
Understandable.
Why here? Can't you, like, do that shit at the sumo stable or something?
I'd be more than happy to, boss. But I'm afraid that's no longer an option.
Why is that?
Our sumo stable's pretty small, with only my master, my mentor, and myself. I usually practice with my mentor. But one day, he went out for drinks with another wrestler and, well, had a large bottle of...
Bottle of sake?
Cooper claims he was too drunk to remember anything, but...
What's up, fam? RN Jesus.
3 months for a full recovery.
I'm glad you're here. I'm hosting stand-ups. we have a lot to go over in today's stand-up. I hope you're doing well, man.
At the spring sumo tournament. That's why I'm training for the big battle with this here tree.
You're acting like the guy's dead. And look, nothing personal, but could you at least practice on another tree? Seriously, any tree other than this one.
Sorry, boss, but of all the trees in Yokohama, this one is the biggest.
You're jonesing for some Jira? Yes, oh my goodness.
This gonna make me a whole lot stronger.
You want some time estimates? You want some spreadsheets? Oh my goodness.
Show no mercy to anyone who stands between me and my practice.
Yo, I ain't telling you to stop practicing. I'm just worried about the persimmon on this tree.
And I'm worried about wasting time and losing my rank. But if you insist on stopping me, then I'm just gonna have to practice on you, boss.
He just like me for real. Oh, is it? It took a moment. It took a moment to think about launching me into that battle.
Hope you're ready. I have secrets too.
Well, all right then. All right. Now these aren't voiced. It knows who it's messing with. All right, bye, fam. See you later. Huh? All right, onward. What do we have to do left here? All right, we can advance the story a bit. There's some happenings going on in the city. No, I don't want no smoke. Oh my goodness. I feel like in the older Yakuza games, it was easier to, like, juke your way away from the enemies. And a big part of why I want to finish this one is because I'm really excited for the Majima game coming out, Yakuza... What is the title of that game? Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii? And I have not finished this one, and I've not finished the one, Infinite Wealth. There's another one like The Man with No Name or something like that. The Like a Dragon games were the only ones I was able to really get into. You know, it's funny you say that because it's like, I was into Shenmue, but when Shenmue first came out, like, it was this amazing thing. But as time has gone on, it has not aged gracefully. And the Yakuza games are like, what if the Shenmue games were good? And that's why I enjoy like playing through the Yakuza games. I haven't finished Kiwami 2, which is heartbreaking because it's on my PS4, and I'm not really in the mood to load it, hook up my PS4 these days. I guess I need to finish Bloodborne. You still have your copy on the Dreamcast? Golly. That's one of those games where I feel like if I were to look it up on eBay, I'm not sure how much that's valued these days. You know what I mean? There's some Dreamcast games where like it's... What is it, Cannon Spike that's $300, $400 on eBay? And people are like, what is Cannon Spike? But then Shenmue's one of those weird ones where it's like, it could be worth a lot or it could be worth very little. It's either one or the other.
Would you?
You should jump off a cliff, crusty old hag.
Oh, I didn't... I've never seen this cutscene. We're starting off the stream spicy, I guess. $38 on the low end? Ah, man. Golly. I would have thought it would be, well, I guess it's been re-released multiple times at this point.
So,
I guess that makes sense.
yet, Grandma?
I know Skies of Arcadia is the one that, like... That one's pricey on GameCube or Dreamcast. And then, of course, Cannon
Give it another
Spike.
swing. And this time, try to have better aim. Yes, sir.
I think you own it on both? Skies of Arcadia? Bro, I think if I've seen like a listing, like most valuable GameCube games, and no follow alerts. What are we doing, Jeff? It's bold of you to assume I know how any of this works, Raz. I don't know what any of this is, and I'm scared. It's a miracle that I'm live right now. Every time I hit the start streaming button, it's a gamble.
I was trying to protect you guys or anything. It wasn't like that.
Oh, sure. You just didn't approve of these guys' bad manners, right? You're too classy a lady.
Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Skies of Arcadia is worth a lot on
Just weren't
GameCube.
up to my standards.
And I, you know, GameCube is weird because the things you wouldn't expect to be the most valuable things are the ones that are hundreds of dollars on eBay, like Pokemon box, or I have this thing where it's like, it has a demo disc of Pokemon XD, but it has a way to transfer Jirachi to your Game Boy, and somehow that's what people latch onto, so that's worth hundreds of dollars. It's good to see you guys in the chat, man. I hope you guys are doing okay. You know, I've been hopping on like different Discord chats, you know, through the week, you know, chatting with people, spilling the tea with people. You know, I hope you get for real. I hope you guys are doing okay, man. It's you know, people are processing this ish differently, and you know, it's one of those things where I'm very. This industry has broken me enough where it's like this industry can't break me anymore. But I feel I'm trying to check in on people. You know what I mean? You're hanging in there, all things considered. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, man. I was thinking like I have put out probably 40 plus resumes in the last week. Golly, dude. Your voice brings a bit. Yeah, we can pretend this is a stand-up meeting. We can. You guys want to go around the room, post what you've been working on? 40 plus resumes, bro. I need to update my resume. Like, here's my stance. It's like this is the first time in 11 years I've had time off, and I know like as people are processing things differently. You know, some people are right off the jump, like you are in Jesus, like you're putting out resumes right off the jump. I'm taking time to like think of a trip, think of like decompress a bit, you know, now that we're out of the matrix, at least for a little while. Let's, you know, just take some time to decompress a bit, mentally decompress. 20 the day of the layoff? Bro, I can't even... Day of the layoff, I ate a pizza to myself, dude. I ate an entire Little Caesars pizza, like the worst pizza. I ate Little Caesars to myself, dude. After 12 years of straight work, I'm unwinding some while updating my stuff. Oh my goodness, dude, they did you dirty, man. You were one of the OGs of the studio. I can't believe that ish. Like, and you had just gotten your what is it, sabbatical leave? Man, ain't that some ish, dude? Permanently red-pilled? Golly. Bro, because I forgot who I was talking to, but sabbatical leave, that's like this magical thing years off in the distance that you're like, oh man, one day I'll earn enough time here to get my grown-up summer break, and then you finally got that, Raz. You got to that sabbatical earning, and then they're like, nah, fam. I'm mad for you, dude.
You are no
You're 14? Oh man, you're more OG than me, RNGs, dude. You're more golly. We're all OGs.
I'll roll you into a bamboo mat and toss you in the river. That's a promise. We clear?
I'm more mad at the people I worked with that were laid off than myself. You know, I'm kind of in the same boat. You know, I'm kind of that mindset that, like, again, I'm the cockroach of the game industry. I'll find something. I'll end up somewhere. But you know, again, it's the young bloods, man. I feel bad for, again, as I've spoken to people through the week. Answer the phone, Kasuga. Yeah, like, as I've been speaking through people through the week, it's this sense of, I wish our generation was the one who would have learned from the sins of the game dev past, and we could have been better for the young bloods, but, you know, this industry just be the way it be, you know?
You already knew? And here I thought I was finally gonna get a thanks.
Like the OGs above us, they experienced this ish, and now we're going through it. Well, I mean, if it's us, we've gone through it multiple times at this point. If you're 14 plus years in the industry, you've probably gone through something like this multiple times.
What?
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, they aren't civilians. They're only soldiers.
I'm glad you guys are here to chat, man, because I feel like as much as I love this series, these cutscenes get a little too yappy for my liking. I might be mentally checking out if you guys weren't here. Like, I've been following this story, but it's a sense of like, man, they're yapping about something with counterfeit money. I just tossed Q today in gaming history. Well, RNG, what was today in gaming history? They definitely got Yapatron 9000. Yeah, it's like, I love these games. I absolutely love these games, but sometimes I'm in it for like the wacky Simpsons-style sub-stories more so than the deep, enriching lore of the main campaign. Dragon Quest III came out 37 years ago today. Golly. Dragon Quest III has had time to graduate college, start a career, buy a home, and have multiple children. Golly.
He's out there saying the EG3 bosses live the high life without sharing the wealth.
Are you guys streaming at all? I'd love to hop into your guys' stream at some point and hang out with y'all sometime. Mario Kart 64? Oh man.
I'm not gonna send away what you
Man, I miss that voice, Mikotomo. Oh man, I don't recognize your tag, Mikotomo, but whoever you may be, I'm glad to provide you this voice in these trying times. Oh, what's up, Yui? Oh man, it's good to see you, Yui.
Do I have your word on that?
I've been meaning to. I bought Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 the day before the layoff. Golly.
I still feel like I'm getting the raw end.
You hop on later in the evening, Raz? What you streaming these days, Raz? I'll hop on for you.
I'm not the time for chit-chat. Let me tell you one more thing.
A 1+2 stream of Dragon Quest? Or, oh yeah, sorry, I missed the Kingdom Come Deliverance. I got Dragon Quest on the mind now because I'm playing this game, which also has a lot of Dragon Quest references. Man, we got some. I'm seeing some familiar faces in the chat. We could treat this like a stand-up.
Did you also hear that Augusta
We
was
could
behind the whole
treat
thing?
this as an airing of grievances.
We'll be paying him a visit too.
Definitely. I've got a lot of
I've been meaning to
questions
finish
for
my painting setup. Oh, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Well, how do you own that? Because I think I own that on OG Xbox, but didn't they release that somewhere? They re-released that somewhere. A voice call. I feel like this past week, I've been hopping onto voice calls with all sorts of people, both who made the cut and didn't make the cut, and it's been nice hearing people's voices, because it's this weird sense of like, maybe on some level I'm still in denial mode, and so as I hear people's voices, you know, I get to like pretend I'm still employed with you guys. You know, I get to, no, it's just a stand-up meeting, fam. Everything's normal. I've got to talk to IG people more this week than I ever have. It's weird. It's a weird trauma bonding thing, bro. It's like there's people who I haven't been on a project with that I've interacted more in this single week because of this weird trauma bonding that we're all doing and spilling the tea and just, you know, laughing through our pain together. I've been real quiet since the news. Miko, you made the cut, right? I'm trying my best not to drop people's government names in the chat just in case it's weird, but like you, Miko, did you make the cut? I've like, that's the heartbreaking thing for me is that like I didn't get to see the list of who made the cut, so it's been a lot of reaching out to people on Discord. I did, yeah, and I feel guilty. Ain't no reason. Please don't feel guilty. I've had a lot of people reaching out to me like, Jeff, man, I'm so sorry. Ain't a damn thing to feel sorry for. Yeah, survivor's guilt. Ain't a damn thing to feel sorry for. I've been on both sides of this now. You know, I know the survivor's guilt. Ain't a damn thing to feel sorry for. We all, let me, you know, I'm streaming. I'm trying my best to be diplomatic, you know, in my phrasing here. But we all feel bad about this. Maybe one of these days, man, I'm gonna have an unhinged stream, man. I'm gonna start spilling some tea. It's gonna get unhinged, man. But for now, I'm still in the right mind to like not say anything too wild on stream. Don't need a Jeff drinking stream day.
Listen.
FedExing Jeff some moonshine.
Come on.
Yo, I hope I saw that they're gonna start boxing up our stuff and sending them back to us this week, and it's like I've got some unsleeved Pokemon cards that I'm sure that's gonna get bent or some ish on the way back to me.
Right. I have secrets too.
But Miko, man, I hope you're doing well over there. I know I heard through the grapevine that the vibes are definitely a little weird over there, and you know, like, get it, but please don't feel no survivor's guilt for me, man. How do we send them stuff? This ugly PC taking up space. I think they're gonna do it the way they did it during the pandemic era, where they're gonna schedule some delivery person for a pickup. If I had to guess, that's how I think they're gonna do it.
Come on now. Don't get caught. Got some for you.
You sure you can beat me?
I got this.
Oh man, let's deal with this guy first.
I got this.
Uh,
I'll show you.
I should reach out to get some of my stuff still, mostly memes. You know, hey, listen, man. I got some problematic memes on that laptop, bro. I don't know if anyone... You know, it's like, I feel bad for the artists who probably had stuff that they wanted to save for their portfolio, and now it's like, well... You know, again, I'm trying my best not to go into the details of how all that ish went down that day, but... It's, they were not able to recover their stuff for their portfolio, and I wish there was a good middle ground for that, you know what I mean? I think it could have been handled more eloquently, is what I'll say. I mean, I'm in politician mode right now. I'm doing my best. You know, hey, who knows who's watching this stream, fam? You know what I'm saying? Like, we might have Big Brother watching the stream. Like, Jeff's gonna say something. You know, he's gonna reveal company secrets or some ish. So I'm doing my best to be politician mode right now.
Hey.
But I feel like they could have handled that stuff way more eloquently, and to accommodate people who wanted to, you know, have some stuff to show off in their portfolio. And again, I've spoken with people that had, like, personal stuff on their laptops, which, again, maybe that was an oopsie on their part, but, like, personal documents and stuff that they got to recover.
Yo. Sup?
I know on my part, I also, you know, my own personal laptop was, like, 2015, like, ages old. So I had been using my work laptop anytime I just needed, like, a portable thing. So I had some personal files on there, but nothing too crazy. So nothing I need to reach out for to ask IT to recover or anything like that. But I feel for the people who are, like, you know, got some real sentimental personal stuff saved on there. And of course the memes. The memes I feel bad for. I missed out on what's happening. Did we save Nanba yet? The most important files. The memes are always fire, yeah. Miko, have you gone to the office yet? Or has it... I mean, like, I can only imagine, like, the in-person vibes are, like, way weird right now. I can only imagine.
Fucking go!
Yeah, Central Dev was dead before all this. And dead and cold because the heating never got to that area really well. That's probably why I got the boot, because I kept complaining about the heat in that area. Yeah, we could do more story stuff, but I'm here for funny haha Yakuza stuff. Let's see if we can break away from the main campaign a bit here. Ah, they're blocking my path. Like, I appreciate the lore that it's dumping on us, but I'm here for funny haha mini-games. I asked for sunshine for almost a full year. Golly. Yeah, let's just say they've got a lot of space to work with these days. Which was the case before also, but even more so these days. So we'll see how they end up filling that space out. Furious decisions. Furious decisions made the past year.
I got this.
Gotta set up that mirror system to redirect sunlight. Like a mirror puzzle. A light mirror puzzle. Maybe they could sublet. Oh boy. I was talking to someone who mentioned something about subletting some space over there. I don't know what the rules are for all that. Like Ocarina of Time. Golly.
Come on now. Got something for you. Let's go. I got this.
I want to know what the tea is on the vibes for the next town hall. We were like months overdue for a town hall. They kept kicking that can down the road. So I can only imagine what the next one's gonna be like. Oh boy, those vibes. But if anyone's curious about me, or if anyone's like worried about me, it's like, you don't have to feel no survivor's guilt or nothing like that. It's, I'm out here starting my streamer career, fam. I'm gonna be that big time streamer. Dollars to donuts, they're gonna kick it down the road until the mood stabilizes. Ooh. You know, they should address it though. They can't just keep like, oh no fam, next town hall is 2 months away. They gotta say something. I know wherever I wind up, I'm gonna be all, y'all need a producer? Oh man. I appreciate that, RNGesus. It's like, but again, like, don't feel like, you know, I'm hurting. Don't feel like you know, my life's in shambles or nothing like that. I joke about my life in shambles, but again, I'm taking time to be away from the Matrix. take this time to, hopefully travel somewhere nice. I'm hoping to be in Honolulu at some point this year. And, don't feel like I'm hurting without a job. Life without Jeff is no life worth living. I'm here, fam! I'm here for him. I'm streaming as often as I can. God knows I got the time now. I need one of these stuffed UFO catcher dolls, but I forgot which one. It was the cat ones, and they don't have it here. We've seen what happened after certain people were... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, see, that's... that's something for us to discuss on our private Discord call, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna spill that tea on stream. Big brother might be watching. Finding a way out to the Philippines sometime this year. I've never been, fam. Even though my mom and dad are from the Philippines, I myself have never been. And it's one of those things where it's like, I'd love to go. I'd love to go out there, but what is it, like a 14-hour flight? I think the longest flight I've ever been on is 8, something like that, so I can only imagine how tough 14 is. It's so good. Man, that's what I keep hearing. And I like to go on Google Maps and see what it's like. I like to see, like, where I would hypothetically stay and all that. You've been there twice? I've never known.
Right.
Wait, are we talking about Philippines or are we still talking about Honolulu? I lost track.
You're gonna get alive. I'll show you. Here we go.
Oh, Philippines? Oh man, I'm so jealous. Man, I never knew that about you, man. I would have asked you so many questions at the office if I had known, man. I didn't realize you married into a Filipino family. Oh man, all right, you're welcome to the cookout anytime, man. Golly, I didn't realize. See, this is so weird because it's like we work alongside one another. We don't realize these things, and it takes this type of trauma bonding for us to like, learn these things about one another. And again, like people who I was never on a project with, in the past week, we've had more chats together than we ever had while we were, at that office together. Like, if you ever need an invite to the... oh man, you're down with all the terms. Oh man, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, RNGesus.
I got this. I have secrets too. You're gonna
Let me know if any of those, as you've been sending out your resume, keep me in the loop, man. I want to know if you're doing well. I'm kind of, I'm admittedly, like, dragging my feet a bit. That's on me. I signed the paperwork and I said, I'm gonna turn off my brain for a few days. That's basically where my head was at. This guy's asking for a gold dragonfly. I don't know where I'd find one for him. You have a call later today with a recruiter? Ooh. Later at noon? I got my fingers crossed for you, brother. Yeah, I know, like, there were others who, after that news broke, within, like, the next 24 hours, they were telling me that they had some stuff moving and shaking behind the scenes, and I'm really proud of y'all who were able to do that for y'all. Oh, man, I wish I had known all this about you before, RNGesus. Like, it takes this type of trauma bonding for us to open up to one another sometimes. People I didn't even know I knew. Oh man, I'm losing track of... yes, that's right, I was gonna do the dragon cart thing. I was heading up north. Yeah, if there's a silver lining to all this, I always kind of saw myself as someone who was not worth remembering or not... Like, I'm just some jabroni in the industry, but it's it's weirdly comforting that, you know, when news broke, and I'm very much, like, not on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, but people were like, proactive about reaching out to me and checking in on me to make sure I was okay. Oh, thank you, Miko. Thank you, Miko. I appreciate that. It's like people were being proactive about reaching out to me when I didn't even say a word on LinkedIn or the jabroni. You know, like the fact that people reached out to me within hours, like within hours of that news breaking to make sure I was okay. That was like a weirdly touching moment, and that's like a weird silver lining to all this, like the reassurance that I have a network of people that like are looking out for me and people who care that I'm doing all right. Man, and I hope you guys know that I miss you too, man. Like, and you know, anytime I can help you guys out as we're going through this ish, you know, let me know. You know, I can write a letter of recommendation. I see this thing on LinkedIn where you can like, it's like write a review for someone you worked with, and I've done that for a few people. But I also, the Iron Sheik would be proud to call you as such. You can leave like a Yelp review for someone you've worked with, but I don't know if that has value. But if you guys want me to do that for y'all, I'm more than happy to. If you ever want to grab a bite to eat, let me know. There's a hot pot place in Roselle. I'm trying to think about. I think I know the one you're talking to because I've been past it, but I've never actually been inside of it. Man, where's the Dragon Kart guy? Oh, I wanted to do some funny ha-ha racing. I think I know the one you're talking about, RNGesus. I've just never actually been inside of it. Hot Pot Delight. Man, feel like I've 100% like driven past that or something. Oh, you don't have to make it your treat. It's like you don't have to do that, fam. We're both suffering through this. You don't have to treat me. Oh man, I could have sworn I saw a shiny bit right there. Whatever. No, 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 no. I don't want no smoke. Oh, for God's sake. I said what I said.
Right. I'll show you.
This is like my first time having to update my wife and I's favorite spot. The hot pot place? Oh, yeah? Now you got me curious. I'm gonna look up some reviews later.
You want to get hurt?
Cool.
Huh?
Take care of
What was I saying? Yeah, like, this is my first time updating my LinkedIn in a while. Like, I never took LinkedIn too seriously because I was always like, I play for the Chicago Bulls and I'm not gonna, just to get the recruiters off my rear end, you know what I mean? But now it's like, okay, I have to update real information on my LinkedIn now. And so I'm taking that more, but you know what's weird? It's like trying to remember what I've done in the 5 years that I've been at the company, because it's like, you don't think about the granular stuff. Like, you don't think about road mapping or what you did for XYZ project. They've updated in the last year. The extras are now on a salad bar style deal. Ooh. I've lost where I was going. I'm going to the arcade. Here we go. Like, updating LinkedIn is such a weird thing because it's like, I try to go on other people's profiles to see what they're doing, but I know that that gives them a notification that I looked at their profile, and I feel a sense of like, oh, what's up, Zach? No, this is not the new one. This is, three games old or something like that. So this is Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is Yakuza 7. It's good to see you, Zach. How you holding up, man?
よく狙ってください。
Yeah, I think I need to get these cats for one of the sub-story part-time hero bits. Oh my god. No, we'll get it. We'll get it. There's a strat to this. Man, Nightbot's putting in work today. Nightbot's putting in more work than I am today. Oh, for God's sake. What if this is the stream? What if I just not even do any of the main story bits right now? As best I can, but I spent a lot of my last week doing unemployment and updating everything with... Oh man, I think I got it in a good place. Oh boy, I goofed, fam. Too busy looking at comments, but yeah, man, like... we're all in the same boat, Zach. Like, I'm glad, I hope you're doing alright, and, you know, like... Again, as I've been hopping into various Discord calls through the week, it's a weird sense of hearing people's voices giving me further denial mode that, oh, maybe I'm still employed. Because in my brain, it's like maybe this is just a long PTO weekend, you know what I mean? Like my brain is processing this like, oh, I just used my mental health day and it's a 5-day weekend. I'm always... I can invite some of you guys to my personal Discord, but I've got some problematic Jeff... If you're okay with problematic Jeff memes, I'll invite some of y'all to my personal Discord where, you know, we have some other folks from the company, and, you know, Wargaming Chicago got hit like 3 weeks before us. So I've been trying my best to keep in touch with people from Wargaming Chicago as well. Then you guys will see me really unhinged when you got me talking in my personal Discord. You try to avoid trying to get into too many calls, such. You know, it's... I'm a naturally... Again, I thought they got hit not that long ago before... They did get hit maybe like a year? A year before? But then, yeah, like just 3 weeks ago. Yeah, too much sunlight going on through my window here. Let me... Well, that didn't help whatsoever, but alright. Yeah, Wargaming Chicago, maybe like a year and a half. And then, yeah, just 3 weeks ago also. So I've been doing my best to post job listings for my QA friends and in my personal Discord. I feel like sometimes I'm being annoying with, literally streaming from the sun. Chicago development is rough. You know, the silver lining is that, there's more remote work these days, so I'm hoping to find those types of listings for my pals. But yeah, Chicago development in a rough place. But it's everywhere, right? There's no place that's truly safe. You know, I don't think anyone expected the long winter to be this long, you know? Oh my god! Oh, for God's sake! Oh, are you not entertained? We'll give this one... I want that cat. No, that's not gonna do it. 3 or 4 in the UK, 1 in Poland, 2 or 3 in France. You know, I've pondered, because I like visiting the UK to visit my pal Dave. He always let me know, like, if I ever wanted to move to the UK and I needed a place to stay, to, like, land on my feet for a few weeks, that he'd always welcome me to that. So I've always kind of had my eye on, like, UK game dev studios, but I don't understand how work visas work, or the light research I did didn't make sense to me, so that's always intimidated me. I think I got tweaked into thinking that wasn't the play after the whole hybrid push. Hybrid is a weird thing, isn't it? Because it's like... they try to frame it as like, we're giving you the best of both worlds. And it's like, well, can you give us the best of the one world and just commit to that? I never minded the extra tax. The company will normally do that for you. Ubisoft did it for me when I went there. Wow.
Stand a chance.
Right. I have secrets too.
You guys think you'd take an overseas opportunity if it came to your way?
Here we go.
You're in it now.
I wouldn't underestimate me. Try this on the side.
I'm too intimidated by the thought of being overseas.
Don't get cocky.
Like starting a new life.
You sure you can beat me?
Let's go.
I'm not sound yet.
My wife said she'd be fine as long as they spoke English. Your wife's Filipino, right? There's a... In the UK, there's like weirdly a big Filipino community out there which I did not expect. Like, we hit France 5 months pre-COVID. Oh wow. Here, hang tight, everyone. It does look like I'm streaming from the sun right now. It's because I didn't anticipate so much daylight coming from this window. Everyone stay right there. I'm gonna turn off this light in this room. That did nothing. This is the well-oiled machine that is a Jeff stream. Oh boy.
Right.
The first big studio I got was in San Diego. We landed in Mira Mesa, which was nicknamed Manila Mesa because of the population. Golly. I'll have to look up that area then. Now I'm curious.
You sure you can beat me?
Are all the sub-stories locked because I'm locked into this campaign? Golly. Yeah, I got... You know, it's funny because when you first meet Ari, you're like, I don't want to do this business management-ish. I don't... You know, this is just menus the game. But then I looked up and I saw that the way you unlock Ari is through doing the business management stuff. And it's like, okay, I should probably pay attention to this. And that's, you know, that's how I figured out to get her. Which has been super useful because Nanba, I'm at that point in the story where Nanba's not with us, which is a real pain because he was like my magic user. Long-time Eve player. You didn't get her near the end of the game because of that? Yeah, the business management stuff, I appreciate the spirit of it, but it's not, it's just menus the game, man. It's... Here, I'll do one just to show people what I'm talking about. I'll do one round of business management just to show people, the good folks at home, if you haven't seen it before, like, it's okay. I wish the money it gave you meant more or was more. Also, I got the DLC that has, like, the good employees, so, like, it wasn't as much of a grind for me. Jonesing for a good menu sim.
Let's get down to business.
Here, we'll do one... So if you've never seen this before, friends, look at this ish. You got different properties that you own, and you assign different employees to them. And then their stats, like, give you... like product, service, nobility, and you want to try to make sure you're spreading those out evenly. And then look at this, look at this. You go open for business. You see this menu, and you're like, do I have to do anything? No, you don't have to do anything. You just hold right trigger to speed it up.
Let's make the magic happen.
It forces you to play Animal Crossing? Is it a good Animal Crossing though? What you're describing sounds like it might be cool. I might be down for, like, an Animal Crossing minigame.
Here's how the business did.
See, look at this. That's all I did. I just went through 4 menus, and it's like, okay, you made money. No!
Are incredible results.
guys did great out there.
I think there hasn't been a bad Animal Crossing, but there's been Animal Crossings that underwhelmed me. The older ones even have classic NES games. Yeah, that's why I keep my GameCube version of Animal Crossing, because, you know, you can access some NES games on there. And then as you do more business management stuff, like, I guess the fun is when you get to the shareholders meeting, but even that's not all that fun. Yeah, I guess if... It seems like it locked out the sub-stories because I'm in the middle of a main story thing, so I don't want to see more yapping with the main story, but I guess I will. Get me hooked up. If you own a tabletop sim... 40K? I do own Tabletop Simulator. I think I was telling you this the other day. My buddy Tim was trying to get me to learn Magic the Gathering, and we were using Tabletop Simulator. I still don't understand Magic the Gathering, but I do own Tabletop Simulator.
I'm not backing down.
Do they have kill teams?
Right.
A 3D DACA jet? Golly.
Want to get hurt?
I got this.
Ready now.
Cool. I got this for you.
Yeah, I tried to get... I previously worked on a game called DACA Squadron at the studio Phosphor, so I do want to learn more about 40K, because I've been to Warhammer World, not because of my work, but because I was working on that game, and I happened to be near Nottingham, so I went to Warhammer World, and I've made a conscious attempt to learn more about orcs, because I think orcs are cool. But man, I know a DACA jet is expensive. I don't want you to just hand me that, and you're like, I know those are pricey. Like, I'd feel so bad, like, taking that from you. Age of Sigmar? Yeah, there's like 40K, but then there's Fantasy 40K, or not Fantasy 40K, but Fantasy Warhammer. ...3D print... Oh, man. I forgot that you had a 3D printer.
I got this. I'll show you.
What is AOS? I feel like I should know that acronym. Oh, Age of Sigmar. Okay, I saw Miko posted in the chat. You know, the real reason I'm playing this game is that we can all pretend that I'm taking a vacation in Japan, and we're all just doing this virtual tourism. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can fix my brightness of my webcam here. This is the well-oiled machine that is Garage Lore. Let's see if I do this. Here we go, here we go. No? Image adjustments. No, hold on. Oh, Christ. Oh, no. There we go. This is more reasonable. Now you don't seem like I'm sitting in the sun. This guy was looking for a gemstone. Oh my god, never mind. Alright, we're heading back to the main campaign. I wanted to do funny haha go-kart racing, but I guess the game is like, nah man, you're in this ish. A bit more streamlined. You know, when I went to Warhammer World, the thing that I thought was most cool was the display for Blood Bowl. And it's like, it wasn't a big display, but they had like a designated Blood Bowl section. Like, even the taxis are like... I don't see the usual waypoints here. I've always wanted to learn Blood Bowl. There's like a couple of Blood Bowl games on Steam that I've pondered picking up for the sake of precisely that, learning Blood Bowl. Want to hit up Grognard sometime? I mean, we got time, fam. We got time these days. Is Blood Bowl on Game Pass? All the more reason for me to get back on Game Pass. I was like, I previously had Game Pass, but I wasn't making use of it as much as I what would have been worth my while. But I've had a hankering to get back playing Hitman 3, and so I thought about like getting back on Game Pass. But if Blood Bowl's on there also, all the more reason, man.
Here we go.
My brain feels 100% better after hearing your voice. My voice is terrible, bro. You might want to get that checked out, brother. My voice is not a pleasant one. Like a salve to my neocortex. Hi-Fi Rush? Oh boy, man, that's a game that I have not played Hi-Fi Rush, but that's like on my to-do list. Blasphemy and slander. You know, it's just one of those things where people don't like hearing their own voice. Just for it to come on PS5 anyway. Rez, if you're gonna be a regular on these streams, man, I'll stream some Bloodborne one of these days. I'll get my PS4 hooked up. I'll get the Elgato set up, and we'll clown around about Bloodborne. Oh man, I'm out of MP for Airy. We gotta fight these guys. I like using the thumbtacks. Haven't heard my own voice in years. You know, part of the reason I wanted to stream today, in the morning in particular, is like, again, it's a thing to do that replaces what my routine would have been. So, like, streaming for y'all is like weirdly, like, therapeutic for me. Jeff versus Bloodborne in 2025 wasn't on my bingo card. I'm in it, man. I've made some progress. We won't start a new file, but I'm a bit of a ways in. I fought what's the Father Gascoigne, or what is that boss? Rez, you know, Father. I almost said Father Gaston, but I know that's not it. One of the early bosses. I'm past him. Try weekly, daily stand-up on Steam. I got to Gascoigne, I think. Okay. It's not Gaston. Yeah, we can. I'm down to stream like as long as I got nothing going on. I won't promise it's gonna be tri-weekly, but I'll do my best, and I'm trying to make progress on these. You know what I should do is, like, I should stream one of these degenerate dating sims, and then you guys should, like, spread the rumor that I'm, like, spreading company rumors, and then someone at the company will have to, like, sit and watch me play degenerate dating sims to see if that's actually true. Like, just spread the rumor that, oh man, he's spilling some company secrets on his streams, and then someone has to watch me play, like, 5 Hearts Under One Roof on stream, and see if that actually happened. The KFC dating sim. Yeah, my account's gonna be banned. I think 5 Hearts Under One Roof is okay. I'm pretty sure I've seen other people stream that one. What is that game, RNGesus? I'm afraid I don't know what that game is. I'm scared now. A horror dating sim? Oh, you know what? I think I saw a TikTok about that one. That one came out recently, right? If DOA volleyball made it this far. Yo, there's a new DOA dating sim coming out, right? In the midst of all that Ninja Gaiden stuff, I saw, like, they had... It's not a volleyball game. It's just straight up the girls on the beach, and it's a dating sim. And let's buy it, let's play it. Like, it's all I've ever wanted. You know what's some ish? I enjoyed the volleyball aspect of the DOA volleyball games. Those were actually alright. Like, they had one with jet skiing, but they took the jet skiing out. There's like a mini gambling simulator somewhere in the midst of all that. Like, as much as I clown on DOA volleyball, there's aspects of those games that are like, yeah, I like the volleyball of this. It ironically was a solid volleyball game, yeah. Ignore the lewd anime girls and appreciate that it's a solid volleyball game. Then they got weird, oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, some of those characters will have you end up on a watch list, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you be streaming that game on Twitch, you're gonna end up on a watch list or something. You're not technically doing anything wrong, but something about you is not on the level. Unemployed gaming dev dating sim, bro. We could get like a camcorder. We could do something like 5 hearts under one roof, man. We'll make that the next stream. I do unironically own 5 hearts under one roof. We'll get that going next time. Okay, I'll advance the story here, but I should really like heal my guys. Please, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. Oh, for God's sake. Give her Jira tickets to increase her hearts. I saw some of you guys posted in the Discord, like, you know, you didn't realize I was, you know, regularly streaming on Twitch or whatever, and it's like, I always felt kind of weird mentioning it at the company, because I never wanted to be like, okay guys, stand-up is over. If you enjoyed these stand-ups, you can also follow me on Twitch and YouTube. I thought that would be like so cringe, so I never like went out of my way to mention it to people, but now that we're out of the Matrix, yeah, man, I'm out here, man. I'm streaming. I'm trying to do stuff. I'm putting these on YouTube as well. And I mean, you know, I'm glad to see you guys on here. Like, you know, not just for the sake of increasing my Twitch viewership, but like, I appreciate hearing from you guys, especially as we're, you know, fighting through this ish. I'd have been a frequent viewer. I'm looking up co-op dating sims. How would that work, RNGesus? How like co-op dating sim? 10 years now you've been helping streamers? Help with streaming setup? You know, I saw my buddy Tim, you know, he helps me with the channel. He got like a stream deck, and I was looking at buying one for myself. But I was looking at it, I'm like, I have no idea what any of these buttons would do, or how I would set them up.
Here we go. You sure you can beat me?
I don't know, but someone probably does. You have your own stream deck? RNGesus, how do you have like everything? Like I feel like you've got like the Barney bag where I mention something and you just happen to have it. Like I'll mention an obscure like PlayStation game and you just reach into the Barney bag and you just happen to have it. Like you got everything, dude. Ten mice. Man, if I had known this ish was gonna go down in the last week, I would have taken some stuff from that old games library at the office, bruh. A partridge in a pear tree? Miko, are you in office today? I asked because I don't want you to get in trouble, like, I don't want you to get in trouble watching a Jeff stream and Big Brother is like, hey man, that's forbidden content. You can't be watching Jeff content. That man's blacklisted. Clandestine gaming stuff? Oh boy. Oh, nice. Miko's on her personal PC. Somebody walk by and Jeff on a PC. Yeah, I'm excommunicado right now, fam. You can't be seeing, if you can't be watching this content if you're on your work laptop, man. There's IT's gonna be watching. It's excommunicado. You know who I feel bad for is, you know, they're gonna box up my stuff, right? And I have tiny action figures, I have Pokemon cards, baseball cards. I feel bad that the person who's gonna probably box up that stuff is Max and or Shannon. And I love them both to death, and I feel bad that they're gonna feel bad doing that, you know? If any of you are in touch with Max or Shannon, just let them know I love them to death, man. And I feel bad that I've made their life a little harder by having so much ish on my desk. My pin box and a single AOS mug. Oh man, this is gonna be a dungeon, isn't it? They better get infinite work from home PTO. I don't think work from home is an option for their department. Yeah, they are faultless. Like, I love them to death. I hope they know, man. I hope. I've been meaning to try to find them on Discord or something.
Where's Ogasawara? You see him?
No!
I said what I said.
People!
You know what? I'm in a Discord with some folks, and it's like I scroll through the list, and I'm not sure who's who. Like Miko, I didn't recognize your name at first, so I'm glad it's you. And it's, you know, like trying to figure out whose profile is this? You know, like
Look at this riffraff!
trying to go through my mental Rolodex of like who's most likely to have a Sailor Moon avatar, you know what I mean?
Agreed.
Paying for a lunch or something.
Away. Prepare to be exterminated!
Yeah, like I should be better about updating my server handle also. World of Blocks. That's one way to put it, yeah.
I'm not that.
Sailor Moon.
I wouldn't underestimate you. You gotta help.
Man, Rez, I feel again like I don't want to harp on it, but I'm like angry for you, man, because I have that. I see your names. I see your name in particular in the credits of some OG games from that company, man. Like the D&D Chronicles of Mystra. Like your name is on there, bruh. And it's like you are like the elder statesman, and for them to do that to you, man. You can edit your profile per server. I think I did it globally, so I think I'm alright, but I should double check.
You piece of...
Psycho, no! Get down, Madam President! Mid Chronicles. Am I getting the name right? The beat 'em up. Was it Chronicles of Mystra? I can't find a proper way to say it, but if this ish had to go down, I'd rather be on this side of it. Yeah, I've been on both sides of this now at this point. I've gone through the Survivor's Guild, and now I'm the one that's been hit by the bullet, so it's like, you know, when you're OG status, at this point, it's just part of the seasons of life, you know?
I don't think so. Really? He was at that officers' meeting in Kamurocho.
Don't remember the name. I'd give myself up to save people 10 out of 10 times. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as, again, because I feel the sense of, I'm the cockroach of the game industry. I'll find something, man.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, certain others are the ones who got me mad. Yeah.
So what if I am?
I'm surprised you're alive. Why are you here?
Oh, it's a real tearjerker of a story.
Like a Dragon, Infinite Mad. That's the game dev version of this.
Damn. That dramatic, huh?
Worked on EQ? I'm not familiar with... what's the acronym there? I'm not familiar with EQ. Maybe I'm having a brain fart this morning. There was at least 5 people I said, at least they didn't let go. Just to find out they did. Oh, man. Oh yeah, her in particular. Again, I'm trying not to drop government names on here, but yeah, her in particular. I reached out to her, especially because her husband, like they got her husband, but she stayed.
Let him come. You see
No,
what
wait a
just
minute.
happened?
Am I getting that wrong?
Out his own crew.
Whatever the case may be, they kept one of them but not the other, and that was some ish. Oh, I'm so busy spilling the tea that I didn't realize I'm fighting a giant crane right now. I'm too local man too busy being mad to realize he's fighting a crane.
I wouldn't underestimate you.
Come on now.
You're gonna be a world.
Ultimate Survivor's Guilt, yeah.
Okay,
Let's go.
you're gonna get stomped.
Giant enemy crab, nah fam. Giant enemy crane. Oh, EverQuest, okay. I don't know why my brain didn't put that together.
Don't lie. You're in it now.
I'll show you. Here we go.
Take your best shot.
Try this on for size. You sure you can beat me? Here, I
Oh, wait a minute. I don't normally do the pound mate summons, but for the sake of content, let's have some fun here. Let's summon a pound mate.
get stomped. You sure you want to get hurt?
Time to call a friend. I summon you. Now hold on.
I don't normally do the summons, but if we're all just clowning around right now, let's do some summons and have some fun here, because I like these animations and these quick cutscenes.
Got this. Let's go.
I'm not backing down. Okay,
Let's go.
is some kind of joke? You can beat me? Right. I am secret.
You're in it now.
I dropped you a Discord DM. All right, thank you for the heads up. I just saw I got a Discord notification. I'm like, I hope no one's trying to notify me that I've got something egregious displaying on stream or something. But thank you for the heads up.
Let's do this.
I didn't realize how Persona this game was. Oh my god, dude. Miko, like, I'm playing through Persona 5 Royal as I'm playing through this game. And yeah, there's like aspects of this. Like, in this game, Kasuga has like a personality tree like growth similar to Persona 5 and Persona 4 for that matter. It's very much like they borrowed aspects from the Persona games as well. About Hot Pot to talk it over. Okay. Nancy the Lobster putting in work.
Right now?
Good spot. I feel the stats going up. Nice.
I think you can even play. Yeah, you have to unlock the Persona music, but it's there.
Why can't you just stay in
I think the song that I unlocked recently was the Daytona USA soundtrack. That's a real banger. To this day, the Daytona song is a banger.
Oh, what the hell? That thing still works?
What's wrong with this piece of shit? Maybe I'll just give it some more juice. Let's have some pancakes.
What's on your side?
Nanba's got to save them, right?
My condolences.
It's gotta be Nanba, right?
Squished. It's kind of a damn shame to have to flatten that.
He's gonna have his like Bill Murray Space Jam moment where he rejoins the group. Or did they just get got?
This damn thing's stuck.
What's the Baldur's Gate stealth check for this? Can we roll a d20 here and get a stealth check?
Hell out
always attract the weirdos.
Shut up. I don't really want to think about it.
Hey! What's happening over there? Got pancakes or not? Clear that rubble and let's find out.
When I upload this archived video on YouTube, I'm just gonna make the thumbnail pancakes and that guy talking. I also want to stream Persona 5, or Persona 4, I should say. But again, like just like this game, there's a lot of yapping, and I worry that it's like not good content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with either 4 or 5. Persona.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh man, I might just skip the cutscene if it's gonna be like non-voiced yapping. Scene skipper in these games? Yeah, man, I don't blame you. Like just like this, it's not voiced, and so it's like I ain't reading this ish. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's some Yakuza fan out there that's like, you're missing out on the rich lore. I know, but also I'm here for funny haha Yakuza sub-stories.
Hey.
I even did it with Metaphor. You'll honestly get the gist of what they're saying still anyway. Was Metaphor good? My buddy was playing through that. He was telling me it's pretty good. Like, my understanding is that if you're into the Persona games, Metaphor is right up your alley too. Okay, did we get our beloved sub-stories back, or are we still locked into this ish? Man. Here, let me throw a save real quick. They're fairly close. Yeah. Pretty bored at the end. Yeah. Like with Persona 5, I'm playing through Persona 5 Royal right now, and I played a lot of my, I don't want to say grievances because that's too harsh, but like a lot of my pain points with the game are similar to what I felt with Persona 5 Vanilla, where you just kind of get burnt out with the dungeons when you get to the tail end of it. It's like, you want to get the true ending, but it's like, hey man, we gotta go to Mementos. And it's like, I don't want to go to Mementos, man. What can you just give me the true ending? I just want to do more social link stuff. That's what happened with you and Metaphor. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Here, hold on. Do I have the Daytona soundtrack? Yeah. Finally, some good-ish. I'm gonna have, like, a boombox with this song, and I'm gonna stand outside the office. No context. Let them figure it out.
Nice to see you.
Oh, and Miko was also talking about, like, how this is similar to Persona in some aspects. You can romance girls the same way you would in Persona.
Welcome.
Uh-oh, you got... Did Nightbot get you?
Thanks.
I don't see... Oh, the emotes. Oh man, I'll look into Nightbot. We'll put Nightbot on a performance improvement plan. Nightbot doesn't need to do that. This will go on Nightbot's annual review. Ninja Gaiden Black 2 is on Game Pass? Oh man, I need to look into... Sounds like I need to get back on Game Pass. Jeff Bot sniping. Yeah, Raz, I promise it wasn't me, it's Nightbot. Well, I'm gonna have my one-on-one with Nightbot after this. We're gonna discuss that.
I got this. Here we go. I'm ready now.
You know what isn't on Game Pass? 420 Blaze It Game of the Year. Dank Dreams and Goated Memes. Poggers Edition. It's a real game. Miko, I wasn't sure if you're just spamming like buzzwords. Is this a I have no way to tell if this is like a real thing. you could be clowning on me right now, and I'd have no way of knowing. What kind of game is it? What kind of game is it, Miko? Maybe this is worth streaming. I'll have to check it out. It plays like Doom? This might be some good-ish then. Prepare yourself for the long-awaited sequel. You will blaze it. You will no scope. You will see some weird AF-ish as you fight an XD. I can't tell if you just copy and pasted this somewhere just for the sake of getting a soundbite of me saying some wild-ish. Like, someone's gonna pull these soundbites of me saying this ish and be like, eh, just kind of problematic as a memer, you know what I mean? They're gonna add some of my sound bites to that one Discord server with everyone, make it seem like I'm real problematic.
Can I help you? Thank you very much. Do you need something?
Sup?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes?
oh, need to get another bouquet. Man, bump that.
Do you need something?
Here, let's... I don't like the plain vanilla costume for Kasuga. Let's give him... Yeah, now we're talking. I mean... See, I told you it was real. The thing is, I don't know if you guys are like in a side chat on Discord right now, just being like, let's clown on Jeff a little bit. Let's make up a game and let's clown on him a little. It's entirely within the realm of possibility that you guys are just messing with me right now. I wish I was that creative.
I'll be rooting for you.
I'm like weirdly mixed about the job class system in this game because I think it's cool. The fact that like, similar to how in the other Yakuza games like Kiryu had like different fighting styles, this gives you a chance to like play the game differently in each playthrough. But so far I feel a sense of like, why would I make Kasuga anything but hero class? You know, I mean, I made him a foreman for like 5 minutes to just break some stuff in the overworld, but I've never gone back to anything other than hero class. Now let's see what this part-time hero thing is south of us. It makes a bigger difference towards endgame and side stuff? Okay, that makes sense. I at least saw, like, I don't know if it was on Reddit or something, someone mentioned that Psycho should be pop idol class for the sake of healing everyone. So I got at least that bit correct. Yeah, Kasuga, you kept the same mostly. I'm gonna see if I can find where those Persona CDs are in this overworld. I think they're sold by the guy who trades stuff for your can prizes, like this guy in the parking lot. If we can avoid these jabronis. Oh, for God's sake!
I got this. I have secrets too. Here we go.
If anyone else from the company currently, or who was part of the batch of us who got the old boot, if any of you are hopping in late, I just want you to know, I hope you're all doing good, man. It's you know, doing my best to keep in touch with people. Yeah. Does this guy sell the Persona songs? Oh yeah. I want to preview them. We have 25,000. These are 15. Okay, this is Life Will Change. Beneath the Mask. Tokyo Emergency. I feel like Beneath the Mask is the one I like. I've never cared about keeping in touch with someone more than you. Aw, man. I ain't nobody special, fam. Just some jabroni that likes nerd stuff. Let's do this one. We'll go in numerical order of how we buy these. Again, like the silver lining on all this is the realization, or seeing firsthand, how much you know, everybody's looking out for one another, and how much we're on each other's mind through these trying times. Like, what's that DeVito meme? Can I interest you in an egg in these trying times? We're in it, man. We're in the trying times, and we're looking out for one another. Man, we just got out of an RNG fight. Let's get it. Come on, what are we doing? That's why Aerie's been so useful to me, because she's got this tax attack that just has an AoE. Man, in retrospect, I should have promoted my my Twitch more at the company, just to be really obnoxious about it, and just like, hey, if you enjoyed this company meeting call, please be sure to follow me on Twitch and YouTube, and just really be that guy of the company, you know what I mean? Easy sell. You know, I don't understand, and now that I feel like more people should do like pre-recorded presentations for that meeting, because I feel like it happened often that people went over time of their designated, you know, like, they told us try to keep things under 3-5 minutes. You had guys like going over 10 minutes. It's like, maybe if you pre-recorded this, maybe it would have been easier. But I know, like, not everyone is as comfortable setting up an OBS thing and being like, well, this is what we all worked on this last month. Like, some people don't have the patience for all that. So I get it. Yeah, editing is fun. Miko, do you use Premiere, or do you use something else for your editing? I've got a very outdated Premiere that I edit within. I mean, I could get back to the main story now, but I'm jamming to this song. Hey, we better get some vocals here. Da Vinci? Da Vinci Resolve? I feel like, who mentioned that to me? Someone mentioned Da Vinci Resolve to me, and I've been meaning to look into that, yeah. If a Civ key were to wind up in your lap, would a hangout and game deal be up your alley? So, I know about Civ. I don't know how much of a time commitment Civ is. Is this one of those games that's gonna be like... like, gonna take up the entirety of a whole afternoon and evening? Is it one of those games? Wait, have I played Civ? Hold on, now you got me thinking here. Kasuga's like standing in the middle of a security camera right now. See, now, I don't know that I can make that kind of time. Even though I do have time now. Hold on, let me rephrase that. I don't know if I have that type of patience for that type of game, is what I'm saying. I have the time. The question is, do I have the patience for that type of game? Someone brought up Civ to me recently as well, but I feel like it's one of those games where I don't know that I don't have the heart nor the gumption. It's a film industry and level video editor you can get for free, but not all the bells and whistles. Yeah, see, I feel like as people, you know, are trying to get into video editing and learn about it, there's a bit more free resources for all that. And if Da Vinci is up that alley, that's a good thing. Here, let's see if the next story bit is a big time commitment. Leonardo da Vinci. No, are these... Okay. I'm trying to get to the pink dot on the map. I didn't want to talk to these guys.
You're gonna get stomped.
You're gonna be playing Wilds? Would party for stream? Is that out? Did Wilds come out? Because I was super into World. Like, I've played hundreds of hours of Worlds. And I felt a sense of burnout after I got through the 27th? Okay.
Show me what you got.
Beta is up, okay.
I got this.
I have secrets too.
Take your best shot.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are... A lot of people we know from the office who are super into Monster Hunter, so it's like... I'm down to get back into it now that I've had some time to, decompress and not think about Monster Hunter Worlds for a bit. It'll be back up Thursday, Friday. Interesting. So, I haven't been following that game as closely as everyone else. Did they bring back underwater fighting, or is that still off the table? Because one of my favorite monsters is Lagiacrus, but it's my boy. I have not seen my boy for a while, and I think it's because there's just not been underwater fighting since Monster Hunter Tri.
I'm not that sure.
And it should stay dead. Oh, brutal. I didn't mind the underwater fighting. Yeah, I love Laggy too, Miko. You know, now that you were discussing it, maybe I like the monsters more so than the underwater fighting itself. I like Royal Ludroth. I like Gobel. I like Lagiacrus. Maybe the monsters were cooler than the actual underwater bits themselves. One Mon in 3D versus 2B was BS. I don't blame you for feeling that way. They still appear every now and then as a treat. Yeah, I think... What did I... It might have been in Worlds where one of those guys showed up in an arena fight or something. Oh, man, I wish I knew you guys were into Monster Hunter back when I was on my Worlds kick. I put hundreds of hours into that game. Would have partied up with you guys. I'm lost on this map right now. I'm trying to... You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to this pink dot. Oh, I see. It's gonna be from the west. Okay, let's try to avoid some smoke here, and let's try to get to the waypoint. The chance isn't lost. Would you hop back into Monster Hunter Worlds, though? I feel like we're a few years removed from it at this point. Between Tri and Worlds, I've put a lot of time into Monster Hunter. What weapons did you guys rock? I'm trying to... I feel like I went through a lance phase, but I don't remember if that was my main thing. I was big into... I think I had like 2 or 3 weapons that I cycled around. Longsword and dual blades for you, Miko. Okay, here we go. Is this next story bit a time commitment? I don't want no yapping. Gun lance. Oh hell yeah, dude.
Welcome.
Bow and greatsword.
We actually ain't here for a meal. Huh?
Wilds lets you switch between 2 on the field while on your mount. Oh wow. I mostly only played for my little brothers, but people kept trying to recruit me since I hardly died or team wiped. But, oh, hold on, I missed what's happening. Oh, okay, we're... Oh yeah, I also went through a hunting horn phase because I liked being the healer of the group. Then it was kind of lame because I was the healer of the group and I felt like I wasn't doing as much damage.
Yeah.
See, I want to skip the cutscene, but what normally happens is I skip the cutscene, and then I'm fighting a giant crane or giant thing for some reason. I'm like, what's the context here? So I hope this is not a dungeon. Oh, I hope this is just like Nanba's here. So I did look up spoilers. I think this guy's going to be at the party, in the party at some point. You just pre-ordered Wilds just now? Dang. Down for day 1 nonsense? Yo. Day 1-ish. You said the 27th, right? What is it now? Okay. Day 1 Project Redacted stand-up BS.
Yes, sir, I see. Well, if that's what you...
Here we go. This is what I want. It's voiced cutscenes, so I don't have to keep mashing the button.
Then we'll comply. I know you don't have too many options right now.
The project is called Slay, and it's just hunting monsters. Project Slay.
Kasuga, will you lend us a hand? We only have about 2 minutes before the Omi arrive. That's not enough time to burn all the evidence of counterfeiting.
Wait, you're going to burn it all?
Yes, Ogikubo ordered us to pull the plug. There will be no more fake...
The project where we gear up.
None of us
You know, it's funny, because, like, as long as we're all here, like, normally when I'm streaming, and I'm drinking coffee or whatever drink from my mug, I do my best not to reveal the company logo on the mug because I don't want anyone to think like, oh man, you know, he's speaking as a representative of the company and we can ask him questions about this project or that project or this in the news. But now it's like, I ain't there no more, fam. I'm gonna drink from this mug and you know, I won't spill any tea on stream, but it's not a secret now that I work there. This is how we make our Twitch big bucks.
I know.
You put your company swag away? Oh man. Is the wound still too fresh? Is that why you put your company swag away? Be proud of the work that you did. You know, it's not that I'm not proud of the work that I did, it's just that I felt like I had to be squeaky clean, just in case, you know, anyone found out I worked there, and, you know, anyone, you know, reached out and be like, hey man, this guy who works for your company made this real problematic joke about anime, and then all of a sudden I'm pulled into a meeting like, hey man, you're using you're using our stuff and our brand on stream, and you know we can't have you talking about Sailor Moon like that. You know what? I wanted to be, you know, I try to keep a squeaky clean persona. But now I'm not there anymore, and it's like, okay, that's fine. I'm free to drink from this mug, and I'm free to talk a little bit of ish as well.
We just need enough time to get the fire going.
My wife went and transferred all the stuff from the branded swag to my personal backpack the day of. Wow. I'm not about to risk it for any biscuits.
Please, don't.
Yeah, enough already. Stand up straight. To be honest, I never really liked you. And I hope you realize we don't owe Ogikubo shit. But a woman as proud as her doesn't bow without a hell of a good reason.
Man, I really want to play the sequel to this, because I think this girl with the purple hair, is she a character in the next one? Or there's a girl that kind of looks like her in the next one?
Do now. Sorry.
There are better biscuits out there like Popeyes. Oh man.
I'm good in that area.
The question I like to... My icebreaker question for meeting people is, how many Popeyes biscuits do you think you can eat without taking a sip of a beverage if there was hypothetically money on the line?
Thank you.
If you were super hungry and there was money on the line, how many biscuits do you think you could eat without taking a sip of a beverage? Infinite. Prepare for a fight. Oh man, this is gonna be more dungeon-ish. Wait, hold on, what are we... Here it goes.
Yep.
Yo.
Hey fam, do we got a save point? No, I can't even do it from the menu. No, I can't leap through. Hey, Adachi, can we get a save point? Does this ladder go somewhere? Oh boy, alright, well, I mean, strap in, I guess. The item box is not a save point.
Yo.
Let's see, I hope this is not like... Yeah, exactly, Miko. Like, if this is a long dungeon, if it's just one boss fight, I can make peace with that.
Hey, I recognize most of them.
Complimentary roll of TP. The pain is worth it.
You guys aren't dead? Shouldn't you be splattered on a wrecking ball?
Nope. Lucky you. You get to fight us again.
It's just crazy you're still alive.
Me?
Yeah, think about it. First, you were shot by Captain Arakawa. Isn't that right?
None of your business.
I mean, by all accounts, you should be dead. Doesn't make sense.
What do you mean by all
I think I could probably eat 6 Popeyes biscuits before I have to throw in the towel. If I was hypothetically super hungry, and a guy approached me like Squid Game style, and said, here's this amount of money for you to eat as many Popeyes biscuits as you can, without taking a beverage, I think I can get through 6. Anything past 6, I'm having a bad time.
No wonder there were hardly any Komijou guards. They were all...
Do you get money per biscuit? Yes, exactly. It's a per biscuit payout.
Ichiban, move.
Like Squid Game style, a guy in a 3-piece suit approaches you and offers you this challenge.
Sorry, but I made a promise to
Tag me in as you.
I swore to her that I would buy her enough time.
One whiskey sour and I'm good for a while.
And Namba, this is for your sake too.
You son of a... Ichiban!
Hurry up and take them out!
This time, I'll make sure you die!
Okay, if it's just a fight and not a dungeon, I think I can make peace with this. Oh, are we fighting Nanba? I thought we were gonna get him back on our side. I didn't sign up for him top 10 anime betrayals, you know what I mean? Okay, I don't know how tough this fight is gonna be. I might have to lock in here. I might have to lock in. We'll save the suit guy for last, because he's surely probably gonna have the most HP. Here, we can... As long as we're here, this gives me an excuse to use this ability. This fight made me so sad. I loved him. He was my brother. Is this a Nanba betrayal? I thought he'd come back to us. I didn't think he'd just straight up top 10 anime betrayals. I was hoping he'd see the side of reason here.
Let's go.
Top 3 anime betrayals. Oh man, I hate to do it to you, Nanba, but... What? Knock knock, open up the door, it's real, with the non-stop pop-pop of stainless steel.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
You wanna go? Right back at you.
Here we go. You sure you want to get hurt?
Let's do this.
Jeff parody album when? Tifa Energy, are you talking about Psycho? I love Psycho. He's been a great character so far. I've been meaning to finish, because Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out recently, but I've never finished 7 Remake. I made it to the, that final building, but I just lost interest. Like, I had put so much time into it at that point.
Come on now.
I'm not back.
I'll show you what
You didn't finish it either? We'll put that on the to-do list for a stream then. You guys can watch me finish Final Fantasy VII Remake. You finished 7 OG so many times, oh man.
I'll show you. Here goes.
It feels wrong. What part though? Because I think 7 Remake does a lot of clever things in terms of, hey man, we know that you know what's going on here, but we're gonna put this twist on it. And do you think that's interesting? And I think there's aspects of that that's like, I wonder where they're going with this.
smoke. Let's bounce.
Miko tried playing OG7, but save kept being deleted for one reason or another. If you're playing on OG hardware, that might be the memory card, because I've got some... I'm someone who personally likes playing on original hardware, and some of my, like, GameCube memory cards and memory cards in general, like, feel like they're getting scuffed as time goes on. Is anyone here old enough to remember the Dex drive? What are you... Is this a Pokemon thing? Is this a Pokédex thing? What are we talking about? 3 notebooks and hundreds of megabytes of Dex drive saves for that. Oh, it's the Steam version? The Steam version of 7 is effed up, dude. I have the Steam version also, and like my gamepad doesn't register on it for some reason. That might just be that the Steam version is scuffed. A peripheral to hook up to your PC to back up OG PS memory card saves? Bro, what? I gotta look this up. Dex drive. Oh, what? Yeah. I turned away to look at chat for a moment. Some ish is going down. Oh man, what is Nightbot doing over? Yeah, Nightbot. We gotta talk, Nightbot. Nightbot hunting down my friends here.
Namba. All of this is gonna be lost to history now. All the counterfeit bills. And my brother.
He's not gonna die in the fire, is he?
You had to wait until the very end to stab me in the back. Namba, I wish I could have saved something that would have led you to your brother. But your life was on the line, man. Shut up!
It was a serial port peripheral that you could hook up to your PC to back up memory cards on your PC.
Good friends.
You call them friends?
Yes. And I can help you with your problem. You want to know where your brother is?
Huh?
He was very close to discovering the truth of the fake bills in Ijincho. I knew that if he discovered that truth, I'd have to kill him. But I also knew that killing him would be a terrible waste of his talent. So I found a way to use him.
Where is he now?
Oh, is this where we go back to,
He's residing among the outcasts of our residential district.
we're going
He's
to...
not allowed to leave, of course.
No, but he's safe and well.
I know there's another map in this game.
What the fuck? Why did you tell us? I know it would have been risky, but still.
Far too risky. We couldn't tell you, and we especially couldn't tell Namba-san. He's been a prime target of the Ijin 3 ever since he found out about the counterfeiting.
Well, I do see what you mean.
You ought to realize the only reason we're telling you now is because your friends helped me by risking their lives. And they did that for
Oh, they got
you,
the happy music going now.
me. Just so you know.
So what do you say, Namba?
I can't just take her word for
It's
it.
like a Rocky 4 moment. If you can change, and I can change,
The hell out of here.
everybody can
I
change.
don't feel like getting burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, stand up, let's go!
Oh my god, dude. Never mind the smoke we're all probably inhaling at the moment while we have this anime friendship moment. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't a dungeon, because I'm still salty that there's this one early on in the game, they put you in the sewers, and it's like a 40-minute commitment to get through that dungeon. Or it was 40 minutes for me, because I was struggling and probably under-leveled.
What do you think this place is? The public jail?
Don't worry, we won't be staying long. I just couldn't think of anywhere else we could take a guy we kidnapped.
Did it have to be here, though?
Sorry.
You're not gonna torture him, are you? I can't allow that.
This guy's the director.
All right, we're getting too yappy at this point. We get it. We get it.
Got it.
We got Nanba back.
Boy, lucky it's a long...
Oh. I didn't... I didn't realize we were at chapter end. That might be a good stopping point for this stream, but let's see where it puts us. I can't just end the stream. I need to know where it puts us.
Yo, Sacha.
He ran off to go see his brother. It's really...
Yeah.
It's nice to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. The main thing is, we're out of cutscenes. Okay, this is a good stopping point. Let me drop a save right here. Alright, friends, I'm gonna outro for the YouTube archive. Here we go. Content creator mode. Well, friends, if you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to hit like and subscribe, and join us on Twitch one of these days where we play a variety of games just like this one. And if you did join us on Twitch, we hope you have an excellent rest of your day. Well, friends, we are one step closer to finishing our run of Yakuza Like a Dragon. And if you're a big fan of games that are very, very similar, join us for our next stream where we'll be playing through, that's right, you guessed it, Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. Have a nice night, friends. Bye, 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 bye.